As a humane being, I strive to have care, concern, and compassion for all people. Just does not necessarily come easily all the time. Sometimes people get on my nerves, as maybe they get on your nerves. And I think about my own nerves, and taking care of myself. Self-care. To be concerned about yourself, S-E-L-F, does not necessarily mean to be selfish. Many people confuse this. It is wise to be aware of your own self-interest and to distinguish that from being selfish in terms of only caring about yourself and to hell with everybody else. No, I'm talking about being concerned about yourself and then about others and about all people of Mother Earth. So we need to take care of ourselves. Remember that we are a trinity of the mind, the body, and the soul. We are primarily spiritual beings in a physical body going through a process called life. In life we have birth, growth, maturity, and death. That is a life process. So we need to take care of ourselves, at least in those three realms of the mind, body, and soul. For example, with the mind, we need to educate the mind, educate ourselves, and study. Have a dictionary handy. Read books. Meditate on matters. Try to find a place where you can be at peace and in solitude. With the body, take care of your health the best that you can, and as a recovered dope fiend, I know about the importance of that. In fact, drug addiction is a character defect, and there are many character defects. The major ones involve greed, false pride, animal lust. When we look at, say, as a man, when we look at women as just a piece of ASS, instead of being able to truly appreciate the wholeness of a good woman. The same thing for women in their own way. And we need to, work out, exercise, do yoga, practice martial arts. And remember that, to be honest, I need to practice more of what I preach. Though I consider myself an educator, not a preacher or a teacher. I just share what little I know with others via my direct communications with people, stuff online. And I know that I am ignorant of all that I do not know. So we need to see the difference between being ignorant and not knowing about something, and being stupid when we should know or we do know, but we don't abide by that wisdom. And we need to take care of our spirit, our mind, body, soul. We need to take care of our spirit. Easily said than done. I try to avoid toxic people, toxic situations, and even toxic thinking. Train the brain. See, we are not just a mind or a body or a soul. We're all of it as a whole being. For my spirit, I try to stay calm and not be easily excited. To be cool. To know when enough is enough. To know when you can be happy with where you're at, with who you are, with what you're doing, happy with your own being. Like say, we can always desire more. It'd be nice to have a beautiful woman in my bed here. But I appreciate the fact that I got a bed. I know what it's like to be homeless, crashed out by the river, without a penny in my pocket, being dirty, and one point my only possession was my backpack. So I think that for the spirit, being able to appreciate what you do have, and not always complaining about what you don't have, is good. Appreciate. Appreciate when you wake up in the morning. Appreciate a clear blue sky, like we have here today in Sacramento. Appreciate your loved ones while they're alive. Take time to express your love to people that you care about. To realize that we're all in this together, here upon Mother Earth. So, as we take care of ourselves more and more, we need to develop our humanity. So, as humane beings, we have care, concern, and compassion. beginning with yourself, and then thinking of others, and thinking of all the people, without being hung up on categories of race, nationality, region, and as we raise our consciousness, we can experience greater compassion in our circle of compassion. And we need to expand and widen our circle of compassion. Where we care about our self, S-E-L-F, we care about our family, our immediate family. Yet we comprehend that ultimately our big family is the family of humanity. So as we raise our consciousness, from our experiences, our direct experiences, and from our studies, and from our interactions with others, then like the seed of love that has been planted in your heart grows, sprouts, blossoms. And we see that there is wickedness in the world. There are wicked people. There is evilness in the world. There are evil people. We are living under a global evil empire. So it's not just about fuzzy-wuzzy New Age bullshit. It's about caring about people and those who suffer in the misery of poverty. Those who suffer in silence. Those who are desperate, sometimes on the verge of doing something maniacal. Because we have been inflicted in this society, and many suffer from different forms of illness. Mental health, physical health, spiritual health. So as we care about ourselves and we raise our consciousness more and more, and we can expand our circle of compassion, where we can truly embrace all of humanity, all living beings, and appreciate the sanctity, the sacredness of life. Then that means we are evolving as humane beings. We learn to treat each other with respect. Try to understand before we condemn. The word prejudice is like to prejudge. Don't confuse it with racist. It's different. So that we're not, we don't jump to conclusions by outward appearances. So that our self-care raises our consciousness to the level where we care about all people in all countries, and among humanity there won't be any borders. There won't be any walls between us. I support amnesty. I support humane immigration legislation. So, if you're a Christian, understand that a Christian, by definition, should be a humane being. And in today's world, a humane being is going to tend to be radical, trying to get to the roots of misery. Why the misery? Why the poverty? Why the suffering? We start comprehending and questioning. We see our role in taking action, speaking up, speaking out, giving a damn. We learn to be loving. I make a conscious effort not to get angry. And I'm trying to lose my capacity for hate. We can talk about unconditional love, to all people, but that's talk. I'm trying to lose my capacity to hate. So, at the same time, I hate evil. So do what you can to take care of yourself and let love grow in your heart. Love life. I'm going to live one life at a time. Nada más.